getting loose as we get ready for game 2 of this. And the first pitch of the ball game is a ball. It starts right on time. Lindor on the season is 3 hits in 20. The home plate umpire is Charlie Ramos. Jimenez, then Nestor Ceja. 2-2.
Good changeup.
Bounce foul off of Lindor. Had their 3-game series at home. Fine drive, base hit as it shoots it right past Chapman. But that's how this game gets started.
Let's take a look at the Giants deep.
Soto takes a strike. He's got some extra base ownage on Tyler Mahle. He's 4 for 11.
One thing that was impressive, but he's pitched well. Good pitch right there.
And he ended up going 1 for 4. There's a strike. It's now 3-2. I mean, historically, Soto. See what Lindor does on this 3-2 pitch. He does not go, and this is high and foul and out of play.
You know, the Giant that really had a great.
On the ground and a base hit as it rolls through the infield. Lee will get it to the cutoff man. So back to great play at first base. Wrapped into center field, and it's going to fall. 1 run's going to score. To third goes Soto, and that's 3 hits in a row.
Bichette not waking around. He knows that.
Robert. Boy, he's trying to hit that outside corner, and he's just missing. And now Patrick Bailey said, I need to get some help. You know, now maybe old Charlie Ramos will.
He pitched for the. Man, that's a good pitch. Split finger fastball. I mean, he's missing by less than.
Bichette. And Bailey's going to. So here he stands in, a left-handed hitter. 5 for 23 on the season. No balls in 1 strike.
He's up there hacking. To hit.
Yeah. 1 and 2. On the ground. 1, 2.
Just.
Well, now Mahle's got it.
But for Mahle with an open base, I mean, he's just going to try and just shave corners.
Much straight away, with the exception of Bader. I think that's the same pitch.
Well,
Vientos. Here's Marcus Semien. Semien takes a strike. Base hit. And they're going to go station to station. So coming in to score, here's Benj. And a strike.
Yeah, I was talking about this being a game of.
Got him. And that's what'll happen.
The Giants.
Here's Adames. dominant. Something happening to 1-2. Two and two. Full count. Chop foul right off the fist. Jam shot to short. Lindor charging, throwing, and he got him. Devers hit one over the. Here he takes high, 2-0. 3-0.
Devers has a good.
Oh, green light, and he let her rip.
He's trying to put a run.
All back again.
Another.
And he got him after falling behind.
Putting down the signs.
Seven hits in 21 at bats. Make that 7 hits at
Zone tonight.
Wow. Playable at third for Bichette. And that'll do it. Here's Francisco Alvarez. He takes a strike. Shoots this one. Chapman's got it. And a strike. Well, got him. Here's Taylor. The 2 to the park. Chapman in one hop. Nice inning for. Here's Chapman. Chapman takes in.
That would cause some pain. Slider.
Chapman with a little pop-up out to shallow right field, where Simeon will put it away.
And what's he get? He gets a cut.
Oh, those pitches look good.
Your balance off.
Shallow left field coming in is Taylor. Almost a hit and 4 at bats in the game last night. Here he takes a strike. Over. Shoots this one out of play. 8 at bats.
And that's how it's going to be. I mean, these start change. And you've had to do that, Kuiper. You've gone periods of time where
In batting practice, yeah, it's not easy. Hit up the middle and Simeon on the back end. Now he'll get to take his time. And that'll end. Bichette, who loves that first pitch, wraps one up the middle for a base hit. On deck is there's a strike.
like he was taken all the way. You figure 2-0, he's going to have a pretty good idea to get after something.
To Chapman to Arise to Encarnacion. Double. I guess I have to use it at least once this year. The Lawrence Welk double play. You were forced to watch it just like we were as kids.
Yeah, the Lawrence Welk show.
Wasn't for the Lennon sisters, we'd have turned it off.
2-3.
Thanks for explaining.
Yeah, so
Who's the accordion guy?
no, I'm not going there.
All right. As we
Yeah,
the innings are a little. We have to get these promos in and read them quick.
well, they are going to have a pregame.
2 balls and 1 strike.
He and his wife Haley, they were high school sweethearts.
3-1. Bader not waiting around. Cut off at third by Bichette, who throws him out.
Nice play. He was a really good baseball
I
player.
had with him. As this is rolled to second. Simeon makes the play. The issue. Did you hit off of Ryan? Did you hit off of Carlton? Second at bat of the year. Casey Schmidt got some back spasms, so but not that pitch.
Breaking stuff that he's kind of saving. The first time through the lineup, it's been all pretty much sinkers that have been.
Tyler Malley and strike zone. That one not close. It's through.
Stingy umpire. And what you learn, and you learn at the minor leagues before you get to control.
On the 3-1 pitch, it's popped out of play.
It's on you.
Vientos wraps this one over Willie Adames, and the leadoff hitter on back in the first inning. And he pops this one out of play. Very aggressive, these Mets.
That first pitch might be your best one.
Slowly hit, and this one is going to roll foul. 1-2. And that's why 2-2.
Are starting to develop a pattern as to how they're using them.
Struck well, starting to carry. Bader back at the wall, gone. Simeon is first. Hit the other way to Ramos. Here's Alvarez. Alvarez to center field. And gone. Lindor with a swing and a miss.
Come on, Giants, wake up!
In your hands in a positive way for a long time.
Foul. Bounce to second. And a rise with the 4-3 put out. Second at bat, tightness. There's a strike. One and two. Three run. Little jam shot to Adames, who will make the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's top of the order for the Giants, so they went 9 up. A rise. McLean said in tight, 3-0.
Giants need a base runner just to get McLean in his.
Leave it. Oh.
I'm thinking.
I'm sure Adama's thinking, I can't take anything. No. Battled McLean, but in the end, McLean struck him out. Spins one in there first. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Crowd that may very well be a sellout.
Didn't hit you.
And it's lined right at Beatty.
It's hard.
Playable out and left for Taylor. And another one. Here's Bo Bichette. Bichette on the ground is short. Adames charges and throws, and they got him.
It's bullpen. JT Brubaker, the right-hander's up and throwing.
Robert rolls it foul, a walk, and then he bounced into a double play. Didn't have to be. A good take. Full count. On deck is Brett Beatty. Up the middle. Arise, gets rid of it in time. Nice play, 2 outs.
That is a nice.
And Beatty takes a strike. And a strike. Beatty is 0 for 2. He's hit into a double play, and then he fouled at the plate. 12 down. Beatty stays alive. In tight.
Laying off.
Well, the infield was leaving.
I challenge it, but you can't.
Out of play. In the end, he got him anyway. Strike. And Chapman on the first pitch pops it up.
That was pitch number 4 counts. And he fought back both times to get the out. Out of Devers. He's just.
Well, this one has come back and he struck the 2 hitters out. That pitch is a called strike.
Taken all the way. And once again, he fights now. That's where he should be playing. But before, he was in the same spot.
Taps this one. Not a problem as McLean again comes back from a 3. And a strike.
One of the few change.
Down the right field line.
Good pitch, good take.
Come on now, Giants.
All right, we got a full count. Got it. JT Brubaker throws to Mark Vientos, and it's down low. It's
Brubaker, a former starter, and he's got 5 pitch.
now falls behind 3-0. 4 is it a strike, and that makes it 3-1. Simeon with a swing and a miss. Anyway, center field. Couple of good pitches to make it 0. Got him. It's a healthy rip. It's a ball and a strike.
Good changeup.
Back to the pitcher. 1, 2. Double play. He's coming to town Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We have 2, and they'll be gone for a while. We will watch the games
From our couches.
That's a pretty good pitch. Bailey with a swing.
And I believe in that. It's about a.
Two balls and a strike. Out of play. Leads off an inning.
Another 3.
I mean, yes. Takes a wild swing and it's no balls and 1 strike.
And he is not the same.
Ooh. A breaking ball low and away. And another foul. Look out.
We've got a pretty good battle going on right now between these.
2-2. Well, hit out to right. Bader's going to tag. Low. Two and 0 to Willie Adames.
And the game is 95.
Out of play. Had one to hit.
That was wheelhouse. And that's exactly.
Picks outside 1 and 2. Runner goes and a throw. And it's not in time. It's 2 and 2 to Lindor. This is flipped into center field, and that's a base hit. Runner at third to be held up. Not playing in is Arise. Now he comes in. Healthy rip, and it's
Right side of the field.
Looks like easy pickings, doesn't it?
It really does.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Very high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the other thing too is, you play and you can't argue with them. But outs. They don't take advantage of an open infield. They try and hit one out of the park.
This is on the infield. Well, that's as good as a strikeout. Bichette, a 3-hit night. And the 1-0. There's a strike.
And that's what good hitters do. I mean, they may start off slow.
Lindor goes, and they'll let him go. Out of play, 2-2. And Bichette's going to go around to end the inning. Behind second, and Bailey is thrown out. Encarnacion strike out and a fly ball to right. Well, maybe about an hour or so before the game. Originally in the lineup was 2. Cues this one foul.
All right.
Remember, tomorrow's game is what did we figure out yesterday? Like in 7
o'clock games, 5 o'clock games, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it feels like June. Well, I'm convinced. Encarnacion goes the other way, and he's got one up against the wall. And now he better head into second. He does.
And that's a great at bat.
Here's Adames who takes high. Two balls, no strikes. Ball squirts away. Encarnacion. There's a walk. Rolls this one foul, and it's 0-1. And there's always that thought that you get back in there and you think you're going to do. Out of play down the left field line. Low. Here's Luis Arise, and he's going to swing and miss. Now, RBI guys do not foul to make it 0-2. Little pop up, shallow center field, and it falls. And Arise is going to have a hit, and here's Chapman. And a strike.
There is no. Just keep that line moving. Down deep, and you come back and win. Because the effect of a game like that is that you think the rest of the.
2-2. Chopper to short. Lindor charges, and that'll do it. Throwing to Luis Robert on a swing and a miss. Down low. A lot of openers in the Midwest and on the East Coast.
But did they get their opener in?
That was it for him.
Things you pick up along the way. He got to the big leagues. He's pretty much a fastball, curveball guy. Leagues. You get up here, and if you have a career where you play 5-6 years.
I'm going to foul to make it 2-2.